Hello guys, and good morning. So today Cody is here and Charlie is here too, but okay. This week I decided to do a little bit of a vlog for you guys. This is going to be the very first video in my little back to school series. That I wanted to do. So I know this year back to school is super weird and a lot of people are doing online classes, and I'm not even going back to school in September. However, I have been doing online classes all summer. I've been doing a full semester online, so I thought I would take some of those things that I've learned about doing an online semester, tips, tricks, how to stay focused, how to stay motivated, all that stuff, and put them into videos for you guys. I thought that would be a really cool series. So every Monday in the month of August is going to be some sort of school video related to online schooling and how I'm doing online classes. So this week is going to be an extremely heavy school week for me. There's a lot of stuff I have to get done, so I thought this would be a great week for me to vlog with you guys a week in my life of doing online classes. I got up pretty early this morning. I usually do, and you know, I went for my run, washed my hair, did my whole morning routine. I'm gonna be doing an online classes morning routine, so I didn't want to get into that too hard. After I do my whole morning routine, mornings for me are generally just like me time, so there are some general stuff I do every single day in regards to responding to comments, interactions on social media. Editing Brooke here. This makes it sound way more interesting than it is. It's really not that deep. Making social media posts, preparing them, getting them ready, that kind of stuff. So that's kind of like my morning activities. I just do those slowly at my own pace while I eat breakfast, and then around 10 o'clock is when I usually start working on schoolwork. So right now my breakfast is in the oven. I'm having eggs and sweet potato, and I'm just making a tea. Also, if you can hear the kettle boiling in the background. Other than that though, these skills are also pretty transferable if maybe you're not in school and maybe you're working some sort of remote job at home. So I'm just gonna be throwing tips and tricks in throughout the week, showing you guys how I work and how I've been pretty successful this semester at doing online classes. Hello again. So as I previously stated, it is Monday. On Monday, I actually don't have any classes, but Mondays, because everyone in my house is kind of doing their own thing or working or whatever, it's a great way for me to start my week off on a really positive note. So I just poured my second tea for the day, and I usually only have two, so this will be my second one. I filled up my water. I will try to have this drank before noon. When I first started doing online classes, I was constantly forgetting to drink water and hydrate myself, so make sure that you have a method of doing that. And I'm gonna get started on my day. So right out laid on my desk here, I'll show you guys. This is my general desk layout, minus that, which is what I just have my camera sitting on. So, I mean, it's not the cleanest, but I do have this big empty work area. I have two monitors, and my absolute biggest tip ever is get a second monitor. The idea sounds expensive, but this is actually a mini TV. You can get extra monitors for fairly cheap, to be honest, so definitely recommend that. It will change your entire life. Having my laptop and a monitor to work off of it will change your life. And then here are my organization books. So here I just have a little notepad. This is literally just like a lined paper notepad, and then right here I have my planner. So these are two things that always sit on my desk. So my planner is the jumbo version of the Lily Pulitzer planner, and I absolutely love this one. I separate it out, so on this side is all my to-dos for the week, and then here I just have other random stuff that I'll kind of fill in throughout the week of just small tasks, small random tasks I need to do that aren't related to school or work. And then this is obviously the planning side. On this side here I have it separated out for school, and on this side here I have it separated out for work stuff and also just personal to-do list kind of things. I try not to overwhelm myself with too much. I make the tasks very reasonable. No more than 3 major tasks per day. I find that's a realistic expectation for yourself. And then I just have other little things here. So I have checked off to make sure I'm drinking 2 liters of water a day. Check off when I do my 5K run every day, which is done in the morning. And then the other little tasks. So for example, I'll take my pen right now and I'll check off all the little things I did this morning. So I made sure I answered all of my social social media messages. I posted the photos I needed to post online. I did my run. And that is all I can check off right now, but it's just like small little tasks. So right off the bat, I just sat down to work for the day and already have stuff on my to-do list done. As for this notebook I use to just take random notes and also plan out my days a little bit more specifically. So for today, I wrote out the hours of the day and the tasks I want to complete in those hours. I personally find that helps me stay on track. Some people that completely stresses them out, so do whatever is best for you, obviously. But for me, this helps me keep on track. So this morning I woke up, I went for my little jog, I had a shower, I got ready, all that stuff. I had my breakfast, I did all my little to-dos on my small little morning to-do list. That is all done. So my next task is to work on my studio project from now until noon. So it's currently 20 after 10. So I had down here starting it at 10 and going till noon, but normally I do get started at 10, but I set this up to film a little bit, so it's gonna be a little bit later. Alexa, play Folklore by Taylor Swift. Okay, so that took me a lot less time than I thought, which is great. However, the thing with online courses is, for example, right now it's 11:30. I could stop, I could take an hour and a half lunch instead of an hour lunch. However, that is a half hour of still useful time that I have to do something. And it's just like any job. You have to almost think of doing schoolwork from home as like a job. So for the next half hour, I am going to be doing productive work. And of course, one of the big perks to being at home is this guy. For lunch, I do a variety of things. I'll like go upstairs and watch TV and eat lunch, or I'll like go on my phone, or today I'm just sitting at my desk watching YouTube videos. For lunch, I'm just having hummus and carrots because I'm not that hungry. Then I'll have a snack later. Biggest tip ever is find healthy snacks that you enjoy, because if you're sitting at your desk doing online school all day and then you want to snack on something, like carrots and hummus is a great option, or just like nuts and craisins or something. But like if you're eating like constantly junk food, you're gonna gain a lot of weight. So you can snack, that's not an issue. Just make sure those snacks are healthy. Good morning, guys, and happy Tuesday. It is currently 7:30 in the morning. I have class at 9, but I decided I'm gonna go get Starbucks because I really want it. So I have more than enough time to go out and come back home. So I'm just gonna put on some shoes and head on out. Hi, can I get a Trenta Iced Peach Green Tea Lemonade?
Awesome, Trenta Iced Peach. Oh. Sorry, unfortunately we are all out of peach at the moment. I only have guava.
Oh, can I get a venti guava one then?
Yeah, for sure. Venti guava black tea lemonade. Anything else?
Nope, that's everything.
Awesome. You're coming up, please.
Thank you. I've never tried the guava one. We'll find out. Okay, taste test. 8 out of 10. Definitely prefer the peach, but would probably get again. Okay, so I have my class in 10 minutes, and talking about online classes, there are 2 different main types of online classes that I do. So I have 3 one way and 1 the other way. But the main way I do them is with a Zoom lecture. So there is an assigned time for the class, and during that class, the teacher will come on, we'll all be on Zoom and do the lecture and lesson or whatever. If there is no lesson, which in my case, most of the time there isn't, the teacher will just come on and talk to you about kind of like frivolous kind of stuff or updates or whatever, or you will pick an assigned time to meet with the teacher and go on Zoom for like a 10-minute time period to talk about the updates with your project and how you're doing. Other than that, so for example, today's studio, technically my studio class is allotted for like 6 hours. Like we're supposed to have 6 hours of this class. I'm usually on from like 9 and then done by noon, so it's not a huge deal. However, sometimes if there's group work or something, I'll go on Zoom with the group after for the rest of the period. For my thesis class, which is what I have tomorrow, I just have a check-in for 10 minutes and then that's it. For my marketing class, it really varies on the day whether or not we have a lecture or just a small check-in. And then for my other class, it is completely online. There's no assigned time to do the class. There are no Zoom lectures or anything. The teacher posts PowerPoint slides at a certain time every week, and then there are sometimes voiceovers. I like when there are voiceovers because it helps you understand, but you just go through, you make your notes every week in theory, and then there's like assignments due throughout. I personally prefer the style better where there's a Zoom lecture because it feels like you actually have a class, with the style where there's no assigned time for the class. I kind of forget the class exists. I don't really do the PowerPoints, especially because all the tests are open book. What can I do for you? Meow. Yeah. So there's this project that I will give we've had for a couple weeks, but we've had other projects due in the same class too that have been due sooner, so they've been priority. However, I just printed off the list of all the things I have to do for it. These are just task list items, and they're all quite substantial. It's due next week, so I have to work on that now. So I have to make like a business plan, a marketing strategy. Here's the thing that pisses me off. People in the class were asking the teacher questions about this thing because we have never learned any of this. Like, we have not gone over any of this in any class that we've done in the last 4 years. And we were asking him about it, and he's like, well, I don't know, you're gonna have to Google it. So the teacher doesn't even know the answers. He doesn't even know if the information's out there. He could not even give us any places to even start looking. He knew nothing. So this is like a very classic my program thing to do. The teachers don't know anything, so they send you to tutorials and Google. I'm kind of stressing because I was supposed to have a video up yesterday that I still haven't even started even looking at editing, and that stresses me out a lot. I hate doing that. I hate not uploading, and part of me is just like, well, I can just skip this upload and work on Friday, but like I had it planned and I really wanted to do it, but I don't know, there's a lot going on. The semester this is my semester calendar. There are 3 solid weeks left, and this is probably only a half week, so there's like 2.5 weeks of this last semester, and it's my last semester ever. I've been up for about 4 hours now. It's around 10 o'clock, and this morning was a very different morning. I've been trying to keep this vlog mainly focused on school stuff overall. This morning I did go do a little photo shooty thing in my new dress. It's this private property that's been like, nothing's happened there for like 20 plus years, so I go there, but it's a little bit of an adventure to get there because it is like private property. There's never anyone doing anything here. They don't make it easy to get in and out. I have to like hop this barrier next. Ugh. This is where I want to take the photos. So I'll insert a little bit I have of that, but basically I went and took some photos, and yeah, now I'm here ready to do work. I have a meeting with the teacher at 10:50, so this is one of those classes I was talking about where today, actually, both my classes are like this, where I have a 10-minute check-in with the teacher. This is for my thesis project, of an update of how I'm doing, how I'm working on it, because it's very self-directed, the project itself. It's pretty much whatever I want it to be to an extent. So that's what's happening at 10:50, short 10-minute meeting. And then I have the same thing at 1 o'clock with marketing with the teacher, just another check-in. This one's with a group project. Also, vanilla ice coffee. And just like that, it's Thursday. Weeks have been flying by since I've been staying home. Every day kind of feels the same, and I actually saw this thing online where it was like, if nothing extremely memorable is happening, time seems to go by faster because there aren't points like we heavily remember in our brains. It all just kind of morphs together as one, which is why time seems to go by faster, even though it's not, but it seems like it. Thursdays for me, I think I mentioned yesterday, are pretty much a catch-up day. And Thursdays, I kind of like to structure a little bit differently than my Monday. Thursdays I like to schedule a little bit differently than my Monday through Wednesday, just because I don't like that consistency all the time. So Thursdays I kind of do stuff in the order I want to when I want to get it done. So actually today the first thing I'm going to be working on is my own small shop stuff, because I am opening my small shop soon. Check that out if you haven't already. Go follow us on Instagram for updates of exactly when that is happening. It will be very soon that will be opening. I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos while I work on some of that stuff, and then I'm gonna get into homework probably after lunch, to be honest. I do have some overall goals for today, but I like to be pretty flexible. Like I'm barely wearing any makeup. I literally put on a little bit of concealer. Yes, hello, I know you're here. A little bit of concealer and some mascara. We're done. I have on a huge comfy sweater. Also, the most underrated rep merch is this sweater, by the way. Yeah, that's pretty much going to be the day today. It's going to be super chill, but it's going to be out of normal routine. I am in the car again because I'm also going to Starbucks again. I normally don't do this more than once in 1 week. I never have actually. But this week is an exception because I am hashtag stressed. So that's what's happening. I also got a new air freshener for the car. It's just like one of those ones that goes on the vent. I got it at the dollar store. How does this work? I spent a lot of time on YouTube today. Watching videos, not really doing much else. I need to edit a video for tomorrow because my one on Monday never went up. So I gotta do that, and that's kind of gonna be my task when I get home. So today, even though it's technically a day I should have been working on schoolwork, I'm not really gonna do any today, but that's okay. Happy Friday. So today is going to be mainly a working day again. I have a video that goes live at 4, which is already scheduled and edited. I did that last night, and right now it is currently almost 9 o'clock. So I got up around 7 and got ready to go for the day and eat breakfast and that. Today is a very lazy day, like literally like old t-shirt, hair in bun. Yeah, it's gonna be a lazy day. Fridays are pretty generic for me. I don't have class on Fridays. However, I still have a pretty steady plan that I've been doing. This is actually the last week that plan's gonna be happening. Basically, in our marketing course, we have this weekly thing that we have to do every single week, and this is the last week for it. But Friday afternoons, I meet with Nick and Emma, who are my group members for it. So we do it every week on Friday, pretty much at the exact same time. So that is what is happening with that. Yeah, so I don't meet with them until after lunch, but in the mornings I try to get as much work done as possible. So my setup here, I'm actually going to do a full desk tour for everything I have going on. I need to clean and organize a little bit more before I do that. But basically the setup of what I have going on today is obviously I have my 2 monitors, but in the mornings I also like to watch TV. So I turn the TV on over here, angle it towards me, and do that. And I mean, it's just different noise than listening to music all the time, which I like. Sometimes I'll just put on like Mickey Mouse shorts on Disney Plus. Got an Amazon Fire TV stick, and everyone told me not to get one. I got one anyway, and I love it. So there's that. This morning is going to be very school focused. So my goal today is to actually finish this project that I've been working away on pretty much all week since Tuesday. And I only have section 8 left. So hopefully that won't take too long. Get that handed in today. That's not due until next Tuesday. So that would be wonderful. And then also work on my thesis project for a little bit because I was supposed to update the teacher today with that, but I haven't touched it since Monday. So yeah, so this is what happens when you create thank you cards for your online business and then make a spelling error on them. So enjoy my tedious, pointless work if I had only triple checked my spelling. And that is pretty much that. We're ordering a dinner tonight, and that's my week. I mean, it's currently 5 o'clock on Friday. This week has flown by. They normally do. Lately, the weeks have just been absolutely flying by. It's crazy to think I've been filming this vlog since Monday. That is crazy to me. But yeah, it's Friday night now. So I'm gonna end this vlog out. I know my weeks are honestly not the most enthralling thing in the world, but yeah, this is just average how much I work on school and what I do for schoolwork every week. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Give this video a thumbs up if you did. This is just video 1. It's going to video 1 in the series that I'm doing all about back to school and online classes and that. So make sure you stay tuned. But thank you guys again so much for watching, and have a magical rest of your day.